Quite often when you go on Twitter or on YouTube or social media, you type in China, you would see videos which I've just shown you literally before of the flooding. And it can get quite confusing related to where's the flood, how many floods, what's happened, because it's constant in different areas in China. So I set about today trying to find out how many floods there have been in the flood season between May and September. And at the moment, I found this article from The Guardian. Many thanks to The Guardian. And if you want to sponsor my channel, please do so. Saying there have been at least 20 floods in major rivers. We can go to the article here, and this happens year after year, but this is 2024. China has been experiencing heavy rain and widespread rainfall since the start of the rainy season, which runs from May to September, and has resulted in at least 20 rivers or floods in major rivers across the country, with 31 rivers surpassing their flood warning levels. In Chongqing, it goes on to say 269.2 millimeters in one day last week, a single day record there. Unfortunately, many people have lost their life. There have been 10,000 evacuations and over 40,000 people have been affected. At the beginning of last week, this is common what they're saying here, China's National Meteorological Center reissued a yellow alert. So they do lots of issuing, but again, I'm not going to go into it for today, but they just say the same thing every year. It's all about the rescue. It's zero about the prevention. So what I really want to do on this channel here, there are many channels who would incorporate it into their China news. There are some weather channels who will be concentrated on it. And I will try to do daily updates if possible. I won't guarantee daily updates, but if I feel the need for it, I want it to be there. And especially some stories when we get to the Three Gorges Dam, because the same newspaper did actually release this. The Three Gorges Dam is on high alert for more flooding. The speed of water flow increased to 44,000 cubic meters per second, resulting in the water level rising to 15 meters above the usual level of 161.1 meters. The maximum, we have to reiterate this. I'm not an expert on the Three Gorges, but I do know some of the facts and figures because I have covered it quite exclusively and extensively. The highest water level is 175, but the Three Gorges Dam in itself is either 180 or 185. No one actually seems to know the exact figure with that. So let's say the worst effect would be at 180. There have been in 2020 overlapping water splashing over the top of the Three Gorges Dam, which I covered years and years ago. But 161 basically means it has about 14 meters left of leeway. So it's not the usual level. This is sort of like they've got the incorrect information. When it's not the rainy season, it's going to drop down sometimes about 145, and the maximum in the dry season can be 160. In the wet season that we're in now is going to be from 160, possibly up to 175. That's the maximum level, but there is a little bit of breathing space on the top. And that brings us to a close today. I would like to personally thank all the people who are members of this program, and if you want to join, the link is in the description below. I would also like to thank all the people who support me on Patreon, and once in a while the people who do a super thanks. It really goes to the Cat Food Foundation of my two lovely pussycats, which a lot of people know. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps. And if you want to hit the like, that also really helps as well. And both of those are just free of charge, just doesn't cost a single penny. Have an awesome day wherever you are. God bless to all, and thank you very much for your time. Bye bye for now. Cheers.
培育才